Welcome to the banker lamp. Please enjoy the video.
You start by scanning the circuit and selecting one reference node. This gives every other node a meaningful voltage. Once chosen, label each essential node as V1, V2, etc., and redraw the circuit if needed so components connect clearly. Convert dependent and independent sources into forms compatible with nodal equations. Keep voltage sources, but note they may form supernodes, and treat current sources directly in node equations. Doing this first reduces algebra later, and explains why each equation corresponds to KCL. You now write KCL for each labeled node. Sum the currents leaving equals 0. Express each branch current as V node minus adjacent voltage divided by resistance, or use conductance G to simplify sums into GV terms. When a voltage source connects two non-reference nodes, treat them as a supernode and write an extra constraint equation relating their voltages to the source value. Once done, collect like terms to build a linear system. This clarity reduces sign errors and shows why matrix methods work well here. You finish by assembling the coefficient matrix and right-hand vector from the collected terms, then solve for node voltages using substitution, Gaussian elimination, or a solver. Once you have voltages, compute branch currents to verify consistency. Check KCL at every node and confirm power supplied equals power absorbed. If numbers mismatch, recheck sign conventions, missing conductances, or supernode constraints. Often a single wrong sign or omitted current term causes the error, so isolate that equation and retest it.
Thanks for watching. If this was helpful, leave a like and consider subscribing. See you next time.